The way that the virus was able to spread is because Jakarta, where they're at, is the largest. It was he's on the screen.
When?
In the beginning.
I missed them?
Facts. We always end up talking about.
Bro said the titties was on the. That was your problem? That was your problem.
I'm just saying again, off of feeling like how I felt when I was watching it. It was kind of like The Last of Us episode 2, did you see it?
How did you feel about it?
So episode 2 starts off in Indonesia, and I thought it was cool because it follows a scientist that knows exactly what she's talking about. Cops pull up, say, yo, we need to talk to you.
I'm sorry, I still never understood how they managed to pinpoint her down
exactly
like
what
that.
she was. Nah, I mean, sometimes, you feel me, if you got a morning routine, they say, you know what, we got her cell phone location, she be using Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. So they say, you know what, triangulate the location, boom, got her. But nah, they picked her up, and this is a flash back. I was about to say a flash forward. This is the flashback before everything went down. A question that I had at the end of episode 1, spoilers by the way, was when they got out to the city, I'm like, bro, how did the buildings blow up? Cause I'm like, it's an apocalypse, but like buildings were leaned over.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm like, bro, how did all
war? What you mean?
Nah, but for you to drop entire buildings in big cities?
Yeah, war. Hey, bro, planes were literally falling from the sky.
Okay, that one I could believe. But it made more sense when bro said, like when she went and did her examinations, and then bro said, yo, how do we fix this? She said, there's no fixing this, bro.
Nah, she said, boom.
Yeah. She said, there's no fixing this, cuz we gotta drop some on this place. And now, yesterday, today.
And you know what's crazy? 20 years later just made you acknowledge the fact that they did absolutely nothing.
Well,
I promise, they probably protected themselves.
What you mean?
The people who knew protected themselves.
But it was already in their system. Apparently, the way that the virus was able to spread is because Jakarta, where they're at, is the largest flower production in the world. So in episode 1, it establishes that, you feel me, the Adlers, they were eating biscuits, they were eating like pastries and stuff, things that require flour. Jakarta, and so in the first episode of The Last of Us, it already shows that Joel and his daughter already are not eating certain things. So like they were supposed to eat a cake, they don't eat the cake. She was gonna eat raisin cookies, she doesn't end up eating raisin cookies.
Nasty behind raisin cookies.
Yeah, she wanted chocolate chip, so she didn't eat them. So the Adlers were able to become infected because they were eating all of these things like biscuits, raisins, all of that. And then everybody else,
That's
obviously.
crazy.
So even when she was in the classroom, you remember like the watch and the dude was like twitching? Muscle spasms. Exactly. So yeah, I thought it was pretty dope because Shorty already realized, the scientists already realized, yo, it's time to go. Like, it's done. So we just got to bomb everything.
I like how...
my bad. So basically the virus was traveling through the flower. That's how it was able to transport so quick to different parts of the world. Because the virus was inside of the flower.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
But you got to think of how much shit uses flour.
Everything.
Almost everything. They had to be just living off water for that day.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah,
it's
bro,
like
coffee and orange juice. That's all bro had was coffee and orange juice.
Yeah, I think she said I was gonna make pancakes, and he was like, it's all good.
But that means his brother should have died. Bro was eating chicken in the morning.
It wasn't fried chicken. Fried chicken's the only thing that has flour.
That looked like a Chicken Shack box, bro.
I don't know, but long story short, episode 2, I thought it was cool because again, the thing we were talking about in episode 1, it establishes the world. So it opens that up a little bit more because I don't remember that much detail.
That's what I was about to say. I like how they're giving us more detail into how it started and how it went down. I also like how they're giving, how should I put this? They're giving the zombies a sort of hive mind. I don't think that was in the game. Yeah, I don't think so either.
So that was cool because it kind of ups the stakes a little bit more. So it goes kind of like, again, what we were talking about with in previous episodes, where if you're going to do something, you have to invite an element of something that wasn't there before. Obviously, don't mess up the entire lore, but this helps because we're not playing an interactive game. When we're playing the interactive game, if we see a run, like a zombie, a clicker, whatever, like, and it's running at us, we could react to that. But since we can't interact with the screen, now we have to be aware of our surroundings for them because, yo, if you step here,
the wrong step is over.
Exactly. So I think that's really cool. So I think episode 2 was really dope to me because of the expanding on the world building some more. The clicker.
It looked beautiful. Pulled up.
You know what I love about it too? It looks like a fungus. Like it looks like
some shit from the side of a tree. Like
it looks like it. They are doing a really phenomenal job, bro. They're doing a great job with this show so far. As soon as Tess started acting funny,
I'm glad she added, bro. She's blowing my shit since episode 1, bro. Joe! Oh my God!
Nah, I like her character, man. And it's funny because it's like, I was wondering, I'm like, why can't I remember her as a character, but I remember her? Again, the whole deja vu thing. Mm-hmm. It's because we lose her so early in the game. It's like, it's not even it's not even a thought. You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm glad she finally added.
How'd you feel about the kissing?
See, look, that's where a lot of people are, feel me, upset. Wasn't really much of a kiss. All he did, I guess you could call it a kiss, but all he did was spread the virus faster within her. Mm-hmm. He used his tendrils to spread it within her faster. He peeped, like, yo, that's why he looking at her, he like, yo, feel me, she look a little scrumdiddlyumptious, but at the same time, she might be on my side type, you feel me? All he did was spread it faster. It wasn't really a kiss. I guess you could call it a kiss, but I wouldn't say a kiss.
Bro's trying to do something.
Bro's trying to
do something. He said, oh, wait a minute.
The pop lock. He said, hold on.
Got me a nice little shorty over here. W Riz. Nah, he going to jail though. That wasn't. Nah. That's a Riz restraining order.
A Riz restraining order. She looked at him from across the. Dude was minding his business. Hey, bro, dude was minding his business, about to go chase old girl, get some dinner. You feel me? She looked at him from across the room. Feel me?
Eyeballed him.
Winked at him and all that.
So you saying she's the one with W Riz?
She invited him.
She's the one with W Riz.
She invited him. Bro came up, she said. She opened her mouth. Nah,
she
bro.
did. Nah, she did though. She did.
Like,
that's why I feel like it was weird though, because I'm like, what are you doing?
The said.
I was thinking maybe she opened her mouth because she was already done. Like it's the neck bite. It's over.
Oh yeah.
It was over. So I'm thinking that's the reason why she opened her neck, because she's half now human, half. You know what I'm saying? But that scene, it was weird for me. That scene was weird for me. That whole kiss.
And you know what it was? She was more so coming into that, so she couldn't react because she was already being controlled.
Yeah. So I don't.
All bro did was speed up the process. She couldn't react. Feel me?
I thought it was a cool episode though. Mainly just off of the lore building, the world building. Again, the acting was great. I don't have an issue with Tess as an actor. I thought she was great. Yeah, it was. She's out of here now. I thought they were gonna do like the whole raft. You know how in the game you have to, like, she doesn't know how to swim, so you got to grab like a raft and she gets on it.
Nah, that's a minor detail I wouldn't remember.
I thought that, I remembered it because it was annoying. Those are like some of the more annoying parts of the game. There were two things about it that was kind of like when I was watching it. I'll get into that. I thought it was disgusting. I'm like, I wouldn't survive in that universe. It was fucking disgusting walking in that dirty ass water with dead bodies and animals. And I was like, bro, I was watching this show, but it was like they didn't take their shoes off. They was walking around.
Yo, it's a zombie apocalypse, bro.
No, that's nasty. I don't care.
Look. Yeah, you take your shoes off, and then when you step in something in some mucky water,
you get
a little cut on your foot. Now
it's over. You right? But still, it's like, I was like, yo, I know they stink, yo.
It's the zombie apocalypse,
bro. They stink, bro.
They survive off rations. Like, you think a shower is a daily thing?
Yo, I'm looking at this. I'm like, yo, y'all in some dirty ass water right now. Like, no, thank you.
Bro, think they just casually taking showers?
And then another thing too, when I was thinking about the clickers, and then I saw something about the clickers. I saw something on Twitter. It was some dude. He was like, Joel, use the shiv, Joel, from the Breaking Bad meme. Nah, that shit had me crying because I'm like, yo, I remember specifically, like once I heard the, I'm like, oh, bro.
Stab him.
But I was more scared because they established that it's a hive mind. So I'm like, wait a minute. If they can't.
If one knows, they all know.
Exactly. So I was kind of nervous. I'm like, yo, that scene was dope though. It was, typical zombie apocalypse shit, but it had that little A Quiet Place turn to it where it was like, yo, we got to keep quiet, stuff like that. But yeah, the shiv, crafting and all that stuff, that's what I was thinking about.
I'm waiting for the shiv. I'm waiting for some explosives, and I'm waiting for a Molotov.
We gonna get that soon. We kind of already got it with Tess. We kind of alluded towards that. What do you give the rating of the show? What do you rate it?
Of the episode?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna give this one a
I wish I said mine first. I have a locked in number that's not going anywhere, but I'm hoping it's not the same number.
I'm trying to think of a problem I had with the episode, but it's just too damn impossible to think of one.
I had my issues. It was more of a feeling, more stuff like feeling it out.
Like what? What you
It
mean?
was titties on the screen
When?
in the beginning.
I missed them?
Yeah.
Facts. Titties and a little head, but we ain't gonna go over there.
Yeah. We always end up talking about titties.
Bro said the titties was on the.
Yeah,
That was your problem. That was your problem.
It was
Bro
titties
said
on
I
the
give it a
screen.
7 because of the titties.
Yeah, it's titties on the screen, man.
Hey, bro,
I'm all up talking about Lucy Liu and shit.
I don't think I have a problem with the episode. I can't really think of
So what's your rating?
a flaw. You feel me? I'm gonna say 10 because I can't think of a reason to give it a 9.
Really?
I can't think of a reason to give it a 9.
Yo, what's nuts for me? It's gonna have to be an 8 for me, dog.
Why 8? You said a feeling, but all you brought up was Yiddies.
No. So the feeling for me is more of the kiss with Tess. It was little pacing stuff.
How would you have preferred that the zombies speed up the process? Because like we said, it's a hive mind. They're not stupid.
I'm not saying that the kiss was a bad thing. I'm just saying again off of feeling how I felt when I was watching it. It was kind of like again, the show is really dope just off of the world building. It's clearly a zombie apocalypse movie. It's a genre. You get what I'm saying? So it's you don't have to call them zombies. We know what they are, you know? So they're obviously going to follow certain tropes. That's okay. I'm not mad at that. I think what's separating it is the world building, the acting, everything's just great. Just instinctually, I just feel like an 8. Because the last episode, I think I gave it a 9, 9.5.
No, we said 10s across the board.
It was 10 out of 10. That was literally the title, 10 out of 10. It was a 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's going to drop down to an 8 for this episode. Doesn't mean it was bad. 8 is a really good score.
I feel you, but I just can't think of a flaw.
I can't give it a 10, yo. I can't give it a 10. Because, also, there was other little smaller things like when they were fighting off the clicker and just the amount. I don't know. It was just where is this person at? I know everybody dealing with their own shit. It was just little small stuff, bro. I can't really
I don't
explain
understand
it.
that part. You said, where's everybody at? But I know everybody's dealing with their own part.
Yeah.
You just answered your own question.
Yeah, but still, this, there's no sense of balance. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking shit and I just want to give it an 8.
I just want to give it an 8.
Maybe I'm just on that type of tip. But deep down, it just feels like that episode was an 8. It didn't make me feel the way I felt episode 10. But not every episode has to be a 10 out of 10. It just doesn't. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a 3 out of 10 in one of these. No, that's bad. That's bad. But I wouldn't be surprised because we're looking at the overall story. We'll do the averages at the end. So you got a 10 on episode 1, cool. You got an 8 on episode 2, that's okay. So right now you at a what?
A 9.
What did you guys think about episode 2? Go ahead, let us know down in the comments section below. And also check out our episode 1 review. It's gonna pop up somewhere on the screen. It's gonna take you to a playlist of us talking about all of the episodes. So sit back, relax, enjoy The Last of Us with us. Comment down below, leave your theories and all of that. Try not to spoil anything from the games for people. And we'll see you in the next encounter.
Peace.